Hello, my Sagittariuses, and welcome to your June mid-month love reading. Sagittarius, this is going to be from June 15th to July 1st, but keep in mind, energy is fluid, time is fluid. You could have already been dealing with this, or you will be dealing with this way closer to the month and the start of July. So just keep that in mind when you're watching this, Sagittarius. You can also look at your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign that is directly linked to your love and relationship. So if you don't know that, look up your chart on the internet and watch your other placements as well. Sagittarius, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I normally release monthly love readings and mid-month love readings, but starting July, I will start to post weekend love readings, daily love readings, and also pick a card love readings that can be interactive with all of my subscribers. So definitely subscribe so you are on top of all of these amazing videos I am going to be releasing in the future. So let's get into it for you, Sagittarius, for the second half of June for my Sagittariuses. Remember, Sagittarius, not all messages will resonate with every single Sagittarius out there. So, Spirit, for my Sagittariuses in love, can I please have, what are my themes for my Sagittariuses for the second half of June in love? All right. Let's see what we have here, Sagittarius. Your first card out is we have Healing Begins, the Six of Swords. We have Shine. This is the Sun, Leo energy. And we also have Lead. This is the Emperor, Aries energy. All right, Sagittarius. You got a Leo and an Aries coming out. The only thing we're missing is Sagittarius energy, but could be dealing with a fire sign or someone with that's just giving off the fire sign energy. So I do feel as though there's movement happening right now in your love life, or there will be movement towards a lot more healing, a lot more happiness, and a lot more joy. I feel as though with the Emperor coming out here, I feel like, Sagittarius, you are going to be sitting in a new powerful position in your love relationships and in your love life. I feel as though you are going to be very much more ambitious. You could also be dealing with somebody who is in this energy as well, of being extremely powerful. The Emperor rules with utmost authority, and this is the father figure in the tarot deck. So it possibly could be somebody who has like a higher authority over you, maybe a boss here. But I feel like you're finding a lot of healing and a lot of hope and a lot of clarity on a situation that's going to help you move towards the future of your love life in a way more powerful way than possibly you have been. Because the Emperor, he is wise, he has worldly experience, and he has the battle scars to prove what he's been through. So Sagittarius, I feel as though you've been through a lot in your life, and you're finally going into more healing waters where you feel like you are more like in charge of what happens to you in love. So possibly before, in the past, you were not in the lead of your love life. Maybe someone else was being trying to overpower you in the past, but not anymore. Sagittarius, you are coming out on top. So let's get some tarot on this for my Sagittariuses for the second half of June in their love lives. What is this amazing healing Sagittarius is doing? Because I feel as though, Sagittarius, right now, this is all about you. I feel as though you could have somebody who you are healing with as well, but I don't see another energy just yet. Let's pull some tarot and let's see. Sagittarius, the second half of June, Spirit. Thank you. All right, Sagittarius. So underneath healing begins the Six of Swords. We have death. That is Scorpio energy. Underneath shine, the sun. We have the Ace of Swords. Yes, Sagittarius. Underneath lead, which is the Emperor, we have the Four of Wands. Underneath death, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Underneath the Ace of Swords, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. And underneath the Four of Wands, we have the King of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay, so what I see here for you, Sagittarius, is that you have been waiting a while for there to be a transformation to your love life. Possibly you have been waiting a while for new love to come in, or possibly you've been waiting a while to gain clarity on a situation that you very much needed a lot of healing from. Here it comes for you, Sagittarius. You are receiving this transformation to this waiting. Waiting no more. No more waiting around for clarity. No more waiting around for the truth. The truth is here. Victory is here. You have it triple time here, Sagittarius. You are finding the clarity, and it's like something that you waited for has came into your love life, and it's transforming how you're dealing with love. It's very interesting. It's like you're gaining clarity over something that is helping you find a lot of victory over your love life, because we have the Ace of Swords here with the Chariot. So Sagittarius, since these two cards are clarifying the sun, I do have to say that possibly, Sagittarius, you are finding out the truth about something that I feel as though you've already known the truth about. So I feel like you are just receiving more confirmation from Spirit, and more confirmation that you have a bright future ahead, and that you are making moves towards a brighter future. Once again, here we do have the Chariot, who is moving towards the future, moving towards a brighter beginning. And we also have Healing Begins up there, which is also a card of movement. So a lot of movement here happening in your love life, Sagittarius. I feel as though with this Ace of Swords, you could be hearing from a new lover. You could be dealing with a new person. I feel as though this Ace of Swords can also be you receiving communication from somebody from your past that you have been waiting for this communication to come in. But I really feel like, Sagittarius, this is some much needed clarity and much needed healing that you needed over a past relationship that is going to help you move forwards into a new relationship. Because I feel as though, since we have the Four of Wands here to the King of Swords, I feel as though there was a relationship in the past that you detached from and that you cut off, and it maybe was taking a bit for you to heal from this. It could have been that this person also cut you off as well. But I do feel as though you're becoming very more logical. You're sitting in a much higher power over your mental body when dealing with this partnership. I do feel as though it was an extremely strong soul tie that you were dealing with once before. I feel as though you're receiving a lot of clarity on this situation, and I feel as though you and this person are really healing this union that you two once shared. And I feel as though for some of you Sagittarius, this is going to be a renewal to this union. But I also feel as though, Sagittarius, you are receiving clarity from a past relationship that is helping you move forward with a new relationship. Because I do see we have two figures here, which is the King of Swords and the Emperor. So I feel as though the King of Swords is, I feel like, Sagittarius, you are one of these people. And I feel as though you are the Emperor. And I feel as though I feel like you could be the King of Swords too, because I feel like you could possibly be the one who has cut off a past relationship that you are getting clarity on, or if this person cut you off, you are finally getting clarity from them. But nonetheless, there is like extreme clarity. The sun is coming out. Truths are revealed. We have the Ace of Swords. That is a new truthful communication, or just you receiving a truth from Spirit, because Spirit could definitely make that sun energy happen. But nonetheless, Sagittarius, you are moving forward in love, and I do feel as though you are, like, I really feel like you're meeting somebody new that is like helping you detach from a relationship that you needed to heal from, or maybe just transform your feelings inside towards this person. Because, you know, Sagittarius, like, this energy is very interesting, the Seven of Pentacles, because this man has planted the Seven of Pentacles, and now he's waiting for these seeds to blossom and turn into flowers. So with that card, it's very interesting because your attitude while waiting is most important. So Sagittarius, you could be watching this and you could be like, I know exactly what relationship I just got clarity on, and I did not need that clarity to heal. That attitude is exactly what was causing the movement forward to feel stuck. The attitude while waiting for something to come in is just as important as having patience. So Sagittarius, it's finally time for something to come in for you, and it's finally time for that new energy to really blossom in your life. And I feel like you've been waiting for this for quite some time, because Sagittarius, we have that waiting energy, but then we also have the Death card, which is showing me that there is a renewal, there is an ending to waiting. Sorry, I'm just like picking up the cards that fell. There is an ending to waiting. There is an ending to stagnation. And you are finally moving forwards. So for a lot of you Sagittariuses, this could be that same relationship that you needed healing from, and that you're finally moving forwards together. So let's get some more cards on this. Spirit, can we please clarify this for my Sagittariuses? Spirit, can you please clarify this for Sagittarius for the second half of June in love? For my Sagittariuses for the second half of June in their love lives. Thank you, Spirit. All right. These cards went all over the place, almost messed me up. Okay, so clarifying death, we have the sun again. Sorry, I get excited with the sun. Okay. Yes, truths revealed. Happiness is here. Joy is here. You are now having the green light to move forward, to really... Let me take a sip of water. To really find that new beginning, and to really find that new love to either share with this person, or to find new. Because I really am getting a very new energy vibe here. But for some of you, this is finding healing, clarity, and happiness with the person that you are with. 110%. Because remember, we do have that Four of Wands here. But for a lot of you, you are meeting somebody that is going to be a potential partner of coupling together. So clarifying that Ace of Swords, we have the Six of Swords. Yes, Sagittarius, again, healing begins is the Six of Swords in the regular tarot. Once again, we have movement. Once again, we receive that clarity, and we have movement. Sagittarius, for a lot of you, you just needed to figure this truth out just so you can just energetically move on. You may have been consciously moved on, but your subconscious may have still been stuck. And man, there's just like this huge awakening here where you're just like, I know the truth, and it's gonna be good. It's not, the sun is always gonna be happy. So like, even if the truth is revealed and it bothers you a little bit, nonetheless, you are going to feel that joy of knowing, you know? So clarifying that Four of Wands, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Chariot, we have the Princess of Wands. Look at you, Sagittarius. Yes, you are getting your confidence back. You are getting your, like, value, worth is all at 100% now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so underneath this King of Swords, again, the Ace of Swords. Whoa. Someone else just got double Ace of Swords too that I think I just did. And I believe it was Cancer. Yes, Cancer. So we also have Chariot here too, which is Cancer energy. So you could be connecting with a Cancer as well, or someone with Cancer in their chart. So Sagittarius, I'm really feeling that some of you are really getting the clarity that you need from a relationship that you have been in the past to fully move forward. Because we have the Four of Wands here to the Nine of Pentacles. This is freeing yourself from a relationship, but also freeing yourself from a partnership and finding your worth. And man, Sagittarius, it's like you're going from like 0 to 100 once you have this clarity and have this new communication come in. And I do feel as though I feel like there is either a fire. I am getting a lot of fire energy here, but I also do have that King of Swords here. But now I have a Queen of Wands. So I feel as though, Sagittarius, you've been waiting to hear of something. It's not that, I don't feel like you've necessarily been like putting all your energy into waiting for something, but something is being revealed here to you where you are finding a lot of happiness and you are finding a renewed sense of confidence and a renewed sense of sitting in your power here. Like, I feel like you really feel free from something. So possibly free from that past relationship that you needed clarity on. You're receiving the clarity, and it's like you're moving forward in the best way ever, because we have the Princess of Wands here as well, which is showing me that new start, that new courageous pact that you are having. I'm telling you, I feel as though, Sagittarius, you are going to be it's like you're finding clarity all over this relationship that you were once in, that you are freeing yourself from. And it's like you're moving right into union with a new person. Because we have the Princess of Wands here, which is that spark, that passionate new beginning, that courageous knight. Well, it's not the actual knight, but it's the princess. Which would be in the regular deck, the Page of Wands. So that's that new beginning, that spark, that new idea, that, hey, let's get together and do this. So I feel as though, Sagittarius, you are meeting somebody new as well. Could be a fire sign, could be an air sign. I feel like it could be any sign. I'm getting a lot of fire and air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire, Sagittarius, you. Fire would also be Leo and Aries. So I do feel as though you are going to be meeting a new person who just has a lot of passion. I feel like they're going to be a really fun person. I feel like they're going to be someone who you can have a lot of fun with. You can have a lot of good communication with. Somebody that you really get along with well. And I feel as though you are going to have like this new sense like of power in your mental body, Sagittarius, with this new communication coming in, this new clarity you're receiving, because we have the Ace of Swords twice here now. So now I believe here that we also have another, like I felt that before, but now I really see it. Sagittarius, you definitely have communication coming in for you, possibly from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel as though you're receiving some sort of clarity. You're freeing yourself from some sort of relationship. And it's either this person who you're freeing yourself from, who has something to say, again, wanting to bring more truth into this situation. Or I feel like this is a whole new energy. And they're like, hey, Sagittarius, I want to do things the right way. I have a sword of truth for you. I have good communication here for you. I have good equal give and take. I have a logical mindset where I am able to understand how things work in your mind. And I feel as though this person is just really going to be your victory in love, because you have felt so maybe possibly unvictorious in the past with what you have been through in this other relationship that you are freeing yourself from. But Sagittarius, I do see you freeing yourself from a relationship, finding clarity on it, and really finding the truth of what you needed to know to heal. And I do feel as though it could be this person that you are freeing yourself from, really trying to come back into your energy, trying to talk to you with that Ace of Swords here twice, really trying to heal with you opposed to without you. So a lot of you, this is a partnership where you guys are healing together and you are finding your worth. I feel like you would be finding your worth alone, but also in union as well, because they always say you can't love somebody if you don't love yourself, you know? So Sagittarius, I feel like something is happening here where you are finding your worth. Your partner is also finding their worth. And I feel as though there is just the truth is revealed. Like something is happening here where a truth is come out. You are finding victory. You are really, really moving forward in your love life in a whole new way, in a confident way, in a worthy way. Because when I tell you you're finding a new sense of confidence, you're really finding, you have the Queen of Wands, the Princess of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles. I am thinking that you are that Emperor energy up there, but it could be that you are meeting a Aries energy as well, or someone with strong Aries in their chart. But Sagittarius, there is love coming in, and I feel as though there's truths being revealed too. Possibly for some of you, Sagittariuses, this past relationship that you were once in, I feel as though maybe you have been waiting to see that this person has moved on with the Seven of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, and possibly you seeing that they have moved on could be bringing you extreme clarity for you to move on in your life, and vice versa. Sagittarius, maybe this person is finally seeing that you are moving on, and it's going to be, maybe they're going to want to heal this now. You know, because Sagittarius, this could be that you're deciding, I'm going to move on with my life. I don't want to deal with someone who I can't have the truth from and all that other stuff. Someone who can't respect me enough to be open and honest. And I feel as though Sagittarius, once you get moving, it's kind of like, well, wait, actually, Sagittarius, I have the truth for you. I have something to say double time. And I want to heal with you. So some of you Sagittariuses will be dealing with that as well. But I am really getting, for a lot of you, you're freeing yourself from this. You are moving on in your love life. You are finding victory, and you are meeting a new lover. So let's get some Moonology cards out here for you Sagittarius for this love reading. I am getting so strong Leo energy here with all of these, with the Sun here twice, that Queen of Wands. I'm getting such fire energy. This is definitely a Sagittarius reading. Absolutely. Spirit, can I please have 3 Moonology cards for my Sagittariuses for further guidance on this second half of June love reading? All right. Let's do this. Sagittarius, what's your first card? We have Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. We also have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. And we have, yes, Conclusions Are Within Reach, Full Moon Eclipse. Sagittarius, yes. That's your man. The truth is revealed. Something is coming out. And you want to know what, Sagittarius? This could be something from like a relationship that you were in a long time ago. And it's just that like you just having this clarity, or you just hearing from this person and you two just healing together. It may just help you heal yourself in a way where it's going to unblock some sort of block that you may have had in your subconscious that is going to be catapulting you right into that new love and right into really feeling worthy and really feeling like you are worth a relationship that you are going to feel happy in and joyful in, and an honest relationship as well. So Sagittarius, let's get into the Moonology cards. We have bring love into the situation with new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the only sign we have coming out here with your Moonology cards. And we also had that King of Swords. Like I said, we had strong sword energy with strong fire energy. So very, 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 very much could be dealing with an Aquarius. So the sign of Aquarius is all about progress. So this is a time for you to move forward, which is exactly what we're doing. That's what we've seen in this whole reading, moving forward. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. Like I said, Aquarius, this is when you're deciding, like, look, clarity or not, I'm gonna move on. And it's just like this person's like, ooh, now I'm gonna bring some truth into the situation. Wow. So, Aquarius, Sagittarius, also with this new moon and Aquarius energy, it's reminding you to be loving and not too pragmatic. It's also a time that may be of the essence when this card comes up, because Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. So, definitely detach yourself from this situation emotionally and really step into that mental body of really holding on to that strong mental thought process. What we have here with the King of Swords, with the Ace of Swords. Remember how I did say that some of you are going to be resonating with being the King of Swords and really just being that detached, not given an F energy anymore. You got the truth. You're holding that sword. The sword is being held in the ace. The king is also holding that very long sword, giving me Archangel Michael vibes as well. Swing that truth. Swing that sword of truth into your life, Sagittarius. Ooh, man, the truth is here. I love it. I love, love, love that. So, let's get to hold your vision. This is the fixed moon. So a fixed moon is something that is interchangeable, but is not interchangeable and wants you to hold your vision. So staying in your power, faith, and patience are needed. Avoid stagnation and keep moving forward. And a personal relationship will be extremely enduring. And this is what I do feel is coming out here. Because with this card, there's two interpretations, because one interpretation is up to you to decide what's going on, and the other interpretation would be that everything is up to chance and self-reflection is needed. So definitely choose what resonates for that one, because the fixed moon can go a couple different ways, but nonetheless, the important message for the fixed moon is to hold your vision on what you desire. So last but not least, we have the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So with the full moon eclipse, just like that, a door slams shut. With this card coming out, it suggests that the situation you're asking about is about to reach a peak or has done so, and things are about to be now out of your hands, because that is what is happening here with the Sun twice, the Ace of Swords twice. That is truth times 1,000. That is, I'm surprised justice didn't come out either, because justice would show that karmic effect of the truth needed to be revealed. So with the conclusions are within reach to full moon eclipse, allow the events to unfold naturally and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. That's exactly what I told you, Sagittarius. Remember, I said for a lot of you, you're going to be like, what do you mean? I got over this. What do you mean? I don't care anymore. Did you forgive this person? Did you forgive what they did to you? Did you heal that part of yourself? Did you even heal with this person? Because something that has to do with a relationship that you were once in, that you really needed clarity and healing from, is finally happening now, and finally going to be moving you into a much brighter future. So now it's time for you to get back on track. And I really do feel as though, Sagittarius, with this reading, there's going to be a lot of you that are just like, okay, I know exactly which relationship you're talking about, and I do not care anymore. Forgiveness will set you free of karma. So Sagittarius, if you have been like, okay, well, I don't care anymore, but why am I not meeting anybody in my life? We are seeing why. The truth is revealed. The key is also revealed here as well. Forgiving this person, forgiving whoever did you wrong in the past, forgiving whoever was untruthful to you in the past, is really going to unlock your future and really is going to set you free of any karma. And really, I feel like you're just going to meet somebody right away, because you have subsided all of those feelings of possibly holding on to not forgiving this person. Or maybe you have forgiven this person, but your subconscious has not. So really meditate and work on forgiving whoever needs to be forgived for what they possibly have put you through. Because I feel as though you are going to have blessed new beginnings on the horizon, because I do see that already. I do see a better mental clarity for you, and I do feel like you have a new lover coming in with this Princess of Wands underneath the Chariot. It's like you're moving forward right into a new person's energy. So it looks beautiful, Sagittarius. For a lot of you as well, this just could be maybe you are already dating somebody and you feel like it's very stagnant. They're showing me that you have to forgive. You really have to forgive somebody or something from the past. There's really a really big need for you to move on and move past some type of hurt that you have possibly been holding on to subconsciously for a while. And I feel as though for my Sagittariuses who are already in this new partnership, because I do get a feeling that some of you already met this new person already or are very close to meeting them, really work on forgiving past wounds and really releasing unconscious traumas, because this is really going to help you be very victorious and have more of an honest, truthful relationship with this new person. Or with this person, it could be that you're healing with this person who did you wrong. But for a lot of you, I do feel like this is a totally new energy that's coming in for you, and you really just need to heal and move past whatever you are subconsciously holding on to, that you possibly are not really understanding why you have a block in your love life. This is why the block is going away. The waiting game is over, and your time to shine is here, Sagittarius. So thank you for watching. Definitely leave me some feedback in the comments if you enjoyed this reading, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can send me an email or you can add me on Instagram and we can book you through there. So thank you for watching, Sagittarius. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.